At Campbell's Food Service, giving operators more is at the heart of everything they do. More versatile, chef-inspired products, more time-saving solutions, and more support to help your business succeed. Do more at campbellsfoodservice.com.
Some third-party delivery platforms will need to change their tipping policies in New York City. Taco Bell is bullish about its Live Más Cafe concept. And is there success ahead for fast casual pizza? Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the restaurant industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. DoorDash and Uber will have to change their tipping policy in New York City, at least for now. A judge on Thursday struck down their motion to pause a law that will require them to ask customers to tip at checkout rather than after delivery. The law will go into effect Monday while the case continues. It's designed to boost worker pay, but DoorDash warned that the sticker shock will cause an immediate drop in orders.
Taco Bell wanted to open 30 Live Más cafes by the end of 2025, and the company hit that goal and then some, finishing with 31 in California, Texas, and Nevada. The swift pace of these openings just a year after its debut illustrates just how confident Taco Bell is in the concept, with executives noting that Live Más Cafe will be a driver of the long-term growth plan for the chain, including its goal of reaching $5 billion in beverage sales by 2030. Live Más cafes exist inside traditional Taco Bell restaurants and feature a separate bar-like area serving drinks such as refrescas and coffees.
Can fast casual pizza make a comeback? New Blaze CEO John Owen certainly thinks so. Even though Technomic data shows that more than half of the segment saw sales decline last year, including Blaze Pizza, Owen is focused on growth. In an interview with Nation's Restaurant News, he said that over time, fast casual pizza became too transactional, and he wants to bring hospitality and personalization back to the brand and the segment. Blaze Pizza is also focused on portfolio growth through international franchising.
Wendy's says its CEO search is, quote, progressing well. That's according to an update in a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission that also noted the search includes both internal and external candidates. The search is taking place after 2 years of leadership changes. Kirk Tanner was hired in early 2024, but left less than a year and a half later to take the same position at the Hershey Company. In July, CFO Ken Cook was named interim CEO, despite having joined the company just 7 months prior. In October, Cook announced a Project Fresh turnaround plan after the chain struggled throughout 2025. That plan includes the closure of some 300 underperforming restaurants.
Chick-fil-A continues to sharpen its focus on its catering channel, offering its heart-shaped trays of nuggets for catering orders for the first time starting January 26th. Customers can also order trays of chicken minis, chicken strips, cookies, and brownie halves ahead of Valentine's Day. The chain has also introduced a 1967 classic cup as part of its year-long anniversary celebration. Customers who receive a golden cup design will win free Chick-fil-A for a year.
The Honey Baked Ham Company has named Deborah Derby Chief Executive Officer. Her appointment comes on the heels of Jim Dinkin's retirement after 5 years in the role. Derby most recently served as president and CEO of Carroll's Restaurant Group, which was Burger King's largest franchisee in the U.S. In early 2025, Burger King parent company Restaurant Brands International acquired Carroll's for approximately $1 billion. Honey Baked Ham has about 450 domestic locations and more than $402 million in sales. It was recently named one of America's favorite chains by Technomic.
Operators are capitalizing on Dry January as a time to up their alcohol-free drinks game. While the first month of the year is traditionally when more drinkers cut back on booze, zero-proof cocktails are now table stakes year-round. But restaurants and bars are getting creative right now, upgrading ingredients and innovating with flavor to tempt abstainers and mindful drinkers who may become steady customers. There are a lot more exciting options out there this year than when Dry January first became popular in 2022.
Jack in the Box has teamed up with Los Angeles-based streetwear brand The Hundreds to launch a Jack Was Here collection in celebration of the chain's 75th anniversary. There will be 4 limited-time merch drops featuring The Hundreds' signature atom bomb design throughout the year. The anniversary celebration also includes throwback menu items, deals, collectibles, and more.
When wildfires reached through Los Angeles last year, one of the neighborhoods hit was Malibu. It seemed lucky at the time that Duke's Malibu, one of the few restaurants right on the beach, was spared from the flames. But a few weeks later, Duke's was hit by a massive mudslide that filled the restaurant with water, muck, and debris. The restaurant had to be completely reworked. More than a year later, Duke's is still closed, though it hopes to reopen in February. Duke's Malibu is owned by TS Restaurants, which also lost the flagship restaurant Chemo's in the Maui fire of 2023. This is a company with a story of resilience and managing through hard times. Read more at restaurantbusinessonline.com.
And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. Get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Leanne Zinsmeister. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.
At Campbell's Food Service, giving operators more is at the heart of everything they do. More versatile, chef-inspired products, more time-saving solutions, and more support to help your business succeed. Do more at campbellsfoodservice.com.